What's up, guys? So it's Friday, June 27th. We're getting ready to kick off this week's practice session. I thought I'd spend a few minutes kind of going over what my typical warm-up is prior to actually training when the guys get here. So typically what I do, number one, I always try to keep metrics on everything. So I keep a journal. I have everything tracked as far as the reps that I do, how I feel. Typically the way that I schedule the arm wrestling practices, I'll do things that I've learned as I've done my own research, right? So like I'll start out with a warm-up that includes some rice bucket hand movements left and right, some band work which emphasizes pronation, supination, and also some internal rotation. And sometimes I'll do some gripping type work as well, like isometric holds with the Gripzilla grips that I have here, along with these heavy bands and this heavy chain that help me to work my isometric strength. The isometric training helps your stability in your tendons and helps to just give you overall durability for actually doing the training that we do when we get out here, okay? So this week, what I'm gonna do also is something that I started a couple weeks back when I started the 2025 practice sessions again, which is essentially test my grip strength. Last week, I believe I was at 56.6 in my left hand and 55 in my right, or vice versa, okay? Unfortunately, I did not write that down. Actually, I did. My bad. I was at 56.6 right, 55 left, okay? So I'm gonna do the same thing today with my little Grip X device that I have here. You can set up a profile for yourself and then basically adjust it however you want. Pretty simple. In my line of work, we call this deputy proof. Grip it, and when you're ready, squeeze for your life. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Well, that one didn't go well. 48.5. All right, 48.5 on the right. It is what it is. And let's see what the left does. 1, 2, 3. 57.8. 57.8. So I actually improved from last week from 55 in my left hand to 57.8. I really think the 48.5 was a fluke. I'm going to do that over just in case, because it seems like a significant dip from 56.6. So let me try that again with the right. All right, I'm going to set up again. Yep, 59. All right, so improvement on that one, 59.0, and these are in kilograms. All right, you can't expect what you don't inspect. So if you don't measure yourself in certain metrics, it's going to be very difficult for you to improve, quite honestly, in anything that you do. So that's why I try to keep track of what I'm doing. I need to get even better and start following Todd Hutchings' style arm wrestling program, which is a Westside Barbell type inspired program, where he literally measures every rep, the poundage, the percent increase or decrease, and he does max day, 1 rep max day, speed days, power days, and he alternates them on a regular basis over the course of 12, 13 weeks in preparation for whatever he's doing, right? So anyway, I call this a little heavy hammer. Basically, it's a plate on the end of a little 1-inch dumbbell handle. And the way that I set this up, and I'll kind of turn my table over this way. The way that I set this up is to work on my pronation. Let me put this away. This will help condition the pronation. I basically come to the table and I set up just like so. Obviously, the further you get closer to the end of the weight, the easier it's going to be, okay? The further away, the more challenging it's going to be, but the more benefit that you're going to get, okay? So we're going to try to get on the very end of this thing at least 5 reps on each one. Go from 180 or flat to 90. 2, 3, up, 4, 5. All right, and switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that felt pretty heavy, actually, on that one. So that would do 3 sets of that. I'm probably gonna choke up maybe an inch on both and continue on to see how I feel. Next thing I would do is I'm gonna ring this around this band that I have already pre-staged here, which has an anchor point. And what I'll do is I made a couple notches in this thing. And what I'll do is I'll run the band through those notches, bring it out again to a flat surface, a table or whatever, or if you want to, you could just do it this way as well. And I'll do some cupping, internal rotation this way. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'll then switch it up to the opposite side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'll let that go. Now, another thing that I'll do with this band is I'll get my shoulders going. Step in the band. I like to loop my thumbs into the band, press up, and then extend out. Keep it under tension the whole time. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good. We'll work that. Now what I'll do, this thing right here is a killer, man. This rice bucket, you know, they have an excellent video on it by Matt Mask, Michael Todd. Monster Michael Todd has an excellent video on it as well. But essentially what I have is I use this block, a couple 2x4s cut into small pieces, drilled, screwed in together. And what it does is it makes my hand stay flat. I basically try to false grip it. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll do it this way. Okay. You could also do it like this. You could do it this way on the narrow side. And basically what I'll do is I'll claw the sand for one motion. I'll push it open for the extensors, and I'll go side to side and around the world. And I'll do it on both arms so that I get that pump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The way extensors. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Side to side. 1, 2, 3. It's like a 2 count. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Around the world. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Side to side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Around the world. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So what's that? So now we have, I also use a couple kettlebells to a nice leather strap. Actually got this strap from a Schutzhund website, used to train canines. It has a nice stiff kind of leathery material, and what I do is I ball it up, crunch down on it, okay, to really strengthen my grip. And then what I'll do is I'll hang off the side of the table and I'll do pronation lifts like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch. Ball this up, hang off the side of the table, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Isometric holds, typically what I'll do, again, position the table in a way that is arm wrestling specific. These Gripzilla grips come in right and left hand. So what I'll do is I'll move the table around and stage it so that, depending if I'm working on a horizontal drag type motion or a side to side pressure motion or a cupping and rising motion, that's how I'll set up on the table. Okay, so like for right now, if I want to work on my drag, okay, I'll set up the handle, get a nice grip on the Gripzilla, and what I'll do is I'll hit the wall, and then from here, that's what I know is my starting point. I'll drag on go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. For side pressure, again, adjust their table. Set up like you would in an arm wrestling match. And when you're ready, hit and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Very good stuff. That's what I like to do for my warm-ups. If I'm doing training and I'm not doing any pulling that night, I'll come in and I will do max lifts. I will challenge myself on isometric holds, 10, 15, 20-second holds on both right and left arms. And I also do, like you see here, jiu-jitsu or martial arts belt lifts with the kettlebell. So I'll use that as a grip and wrap it around my hand. And you can actually do a lot with this strap itself, okay? So you basically, if you're working on supination, you'd be curling in this way. If you're working on pronation, you'd be coming up this way. So if you're working on pronation, all right, get a nice grip, come up, and pronate. If you're supinating, you'd come up this way and curl up. Anyway, hope that helps and kind of gives you an idea as to what you can do for warming up prior to an arm wrestling training or practice session. All right, stay tuned for more video and for tonight's practice session as well, pulling with the guys. See ya.